In today's rapidly changing world, the people who are not taking risks are the real risk takers. Find the game where you can win, and then commit your life to playing it, and play to win. If you want to be financially free, you need to become a different person than the one you are today, and let go of whatever has held you back in the past. Sight is what you see with your eyes. Vision is what you see with your mind. One of the most stupid things to do is to pretend you are smart. When you pretend to be smart, you are at the height of stupidity. Most people want everyone else in the world to change. Let me tell you, it's easier to change yourself than to change everyone else. The single most powerful asset we have is our mind. If it is trained well, it can create enormous wealth in what seems to be an instant. Richest people in the world build networks. Everyone else is trained to look for work. There are those who make things happen. There are those who watch things happen, and there are those who say what happened. Skills, not theories, make you rich. Losers quit when they fail. Winners fail until they succeed. Sometimes what is right for you at the beginning of your life is not right for you at the end of your life. When you come to the boundaries of what you know, it is time to make some mistakes. The ability to sell is the #1 skill in business. If you cannot sell, don't bother thinking about becoming a business owner. Most people are too lazy to think. Instead of learning something new, they think the same thought day after day. Education is cheap. Experience is expensive. There are no mistakes in life, just learning opportunities. The more I risk being rejected, the better my chances are of being accepted. When you are forced to think, you expand your mental capacity. When you expand your mental capacity, your wealth increases. The love of money is not the root of all evil. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Making mistakes isn't enough to become great. You must also admit the mistake and then learn how to turn the mistake into an advantage. Never say you cannot afford something. That is a poor man's attitude. Ask how you can afford it. The problem with having a job is that it gets in the way of getting rich. Excuses are a dime a dozen. That's why the poor have so many of them. People need to wake up and realize that life doesn't wait for you. If you want something, get up and go after it. It is easy to stay the same. It is not easy to change. Most people choose to stay the same all their lives. It does not take money to make money. Start small and dream big. Find out where you are, where you want to be, and build a plan to get there. A mistake is a signal that it is time to learn something new. Something you didn't know before. There are no bad business and investment opportunities, but there are bad entrepreneurs and investors. If you want to go somewhere, it is best to find someone who has already been there. People who dream small dreams continue to live as small people. We learn the most about ourselves when we fail. So, don't be afraid of failing. Failing is part of the process of success. You cannot have success without failure. The wealthy buy luxuries last, while the poor and middle class tend to buy luxuries first. When times are bad is when the real entrepreneurs emerge. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. If you want to be rich, serve more people. You get one life. Live it in a way that inspires someone. Getting rich begins with the right mindset, the right words, and the right plan. Successful people ask questions. They seek new teachers. They are always learning. The philosophy of the rich and the poor is this: the rich invest their money and spend what is left. The poor spend their money and invest what is left. Business is like a wheelbarrow. Nothing happens until you start pushing. Business and investing are team sports. The hardest part of change is going through the unknown. When I started my last business, I didn't receive a paycheck for 13 months. The average person can't handle that pressure. Financial struggle is often the direct result of people working all their lives for someone else. Being an entrepreneur is simply going from one mistake to the next. You must have the fortitude to continue. The most life-destroying word of all is this: tomorrow. Intelligence solves problems and produces money. Money without financial intelligence is money soon gone. The size of your success is measured by the strength of your desire, the size of your dream, and how you handle disappointment along the way. The most successful people are mavericks, who aren't afraid to ask why, especially when everyone thinks it's obvious. Hoping drains your energy. Action creates energy. The more a person seeks security, the more that person gives up control over his life and tell you the risk. An entrepreneur can see the reward. The only difference between a rich person and a poor person is how they use their time. Your choices decide your fate. Take the time to make the right ones. If you make a mistake, that's fine. Learn from it and don't make it again. Money is really just an idea. Talk is cheap. Learn to listen with your eyes. Actions do speak louder than words. Watch what a person does more than what he says. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. The moment you make passive income and portfolio income a part of your life will change. Those words will become flesh. If you realize that you are the problem, then you can change yourself. Learn something and grow wiser. Don't blame other people for your problems. Workers work hard enough to not be fired, and business owners pay just enough so that workers won't quit. Without a strong reason or purpose, anything in life is hard. Winners are not afraid of losing. Loss and failure is part of the process of success. People who avoid failure miss success. If you want to be rich, you need to develop your vision. You must be standing on the edge of time, gazing into the future. The fear of being different prevents most people from seeking new ways to solve their problems. Don't be addicted to money. Work to learn. Don't work for money. Work for knowledge. The trouble with school is that they give you the answer, then they give you the exam. That's not life. It's more important to grow your income than to cut your expenses. It's more important to grow your spirit than to cut your dreams. The most successful people in life are the ones who ask questions. They are always learning. They are always growing. They are always pushy. Complaining about your current position in life is worthless. Have a spine to do something about it instead. In the real world, the smartest people are those who make mistakes, and learn in school the smartest people don't make mistakes. It's not what you say out of your mouth that determines your life. It's what you whisper to yourself. It's easier to stand on the sidelines, criticize, and say why you shouldn't do something. The sidelines are crowded. Get in the game. Most people, in their drive to get rich, are trying to build an Empire State Building on a 6-inch slab.